Hi guys. So my name is Manakshi and some of you may be knowing me and some of you may not be knowing me. So I just wanted to share something with you all, and this is the first time I'm doing this type of a video, and uh, yeah so so it's about my first pregnancy and my journey so far into it. So today I am 8 weeks into my pregnancy, and the last 8 weeks have been a roller coaster ride for me. uh, the first 2 weeks, so we planned it, so I exactly knew when it started and when was my week 1, when was my week 2. Although, because the first trimester is kind of similar, so I'm trying to put few weeks together in one video, and I'll be bringing up more videos in future with more information about my upcoming weeks. uh, and yeah so to start with, so my first 2 weeks were very comfortable. Like, it was the wait time. Like, when you are trying to conceive, you have to wait the first 2 weeks, and then you get to know if your periods are due, or if you have conceived. So so yeah so it was very smooth this time. And one thing, so I was tracking this process since last 3 months, to be exact. Yes, so I read a lot of articles, like every one of us do, and there were so many things that we need to keep in mind, like our hormone levels, or mood swings, or crampings, and how we feel, any spotting, um, or our basal body temperature. So I kind of tried out everything in the last 3 months. I was taking one thing once a month, and then tracking that down to see if I've conceived or not. So this month, I picked up the BBT, the basal body temperature, and I found it really helpful to track, because I used a normal digital thermometer. You can use a specific one that comes for it, but the digital thermometer works too. It works perfectly fine, and I used that. You get it for like $5 in Amazon. It's very cheap, and so I used that. So thing is, like, you have to take your temperature every morning before you leave the bed at the same time. Try to take it at the same time of the day. At the start, when I was not taking it too seriously, I was like, okay, let me take it at this time of the day, or in the noon, or sometimes, but that was not accurate. So then 1 week I constantly tracked it, like early in the morning before I left the bed, like even before you go to pee. So that's the first thing. So if you have conceived, your basal body temperature will be between 97 to 99, or maybe a little higher than that. And if you are approaching your period state, your temperature will go down slowly. Like, it will start dropping down a day or 2 days before your periods, and you will see a temperature drop, which will show you in the range of 96 to 97.5 or something, 98 sometimes. So once you see a dip in the temperature, there are chances that you might get your periods. And if your temperature dip is not there, and it's going smooth, and your period date is due tomorrow, and even today you see something around 98 or 99, then there's a lot of chance that there's a baby inside. So that's one thing. So that was really helpful. So I tracked it till the day of my period, and then even 4 days after that. Once my So my period cycle is usually like 3 to 4 days. So once that complete cycle was over, I decided to take the test, and then it came out positive. Yay! So yeah, me and my husband, we were very excited. We were planning this from a long time, so it was the right time for us. We were ready for it. So the next step was like, so that was week 3 when I got to know that, okay, I am pregnant. Everything was fine. I was feeling well. I can eat well. I can sleep well. I can do everything like I usually do. Week 4 was also pretty good. Then week 4 and week 5 was a time when I gave myself some more time, and just to confirm myself that okay, everything is proper, and I was feeling okay, so there was no need. Usually they don't recommend go to the doctor, the gynec, during the first 5-6 weeks. It's okay. Like usually the first ultrasound is after week 6 or week 8. So I booked my first ultrasound week 6, and that's exactly the time when my morning sickness and nausea and all those symptoms started showing up. So for some people it starts early, for some it starts late, for some lucky ones it never starts. So but yeah, so I went to the first doctor's gynec appointment, OBGYN appointment, on my week somewhere around mid-week 6, and I had a urine test done, a blood test done, and an ultrasound done. The baby was very tiny, and everything was perfectly fine, and the tests were okay, and so things were smooth. I came back home, and the next day my symptoms were really bad starting the next day, and I was throwing up like literally in every 30 minutes or in every an hour. Like I was literally throwing up after anything I eat, like anything I drink, even water. Nothing was staying in me, and this continued till my week 7. I would say somewhere till mid-week 7. So when around mid-week 6, when I was really tired with all this, because I was working and I had an early schedule, so I had to wake up and do my calls and everything. So I had to talk to my doctor to give me some medication. Usually they give you some medication if it's very bad, but if it's light, like 2-3 times a day, it's okay if you don't take any medication, but if it's really bad, then you can take some medication. So I was on a medication that's in the US it's called Bonjesta, and then I started taking that once a day. If you have even more, even after taking 1 dose a day, you can take it twice. That's what my doc advised me, but I never took it more than what I needed. So I started taking the medication, and the medication helped me for the first 2-3 days, and then even that stopped working for me. Like I was in my week 7th, and it was even more then, but slowly, like week 7, when I was into week 7, 5 days, my throwing up was a bit less, and I could eat a little bit more. And also I tried a lot of things. So oranges were something that really went well with my situation. Everyone has their own cravings and their own likings and anything that suits them. So for me it was oranges, and you will eventually figure out what goes well into your body when you're feeling nausea or morning sickness. So you'll figure out, they say ginger tea is good, lemon is good, so anything like citric is good for your taste buds. But so orange was good. So I had oranges. So since last 2-3 days I'm having oranges, and then I can eat well. I'm not throwing up, and everything looks fine, looked fine until day before yesterday, when I had my second appointment, and like week 7, day 6 was the day when I had a slight spotting in the morning. So I so in my case, like I am on progesterone suppositories. So this is given to mom to bees who have a lower progesterone level. Usually the progesterone level for the first trimester is supposed to be like somewhere between 11 to 40. So mine was less than 20. So the doctor wants me to take some pills which you can take orally, or in my case I am asked to take vaginally because the side effects are less if you take like that. And so I'm taking those pills every night, and I'll be taking them for the next 90 days. And so these pills help me to balance the hormonal levels in my body, which the baby needs during the first few months. So because of these pills, there might be a slight spotting sometimes, which is normal, but they say that if you see spotting, then be careful, take bed rest, and do small walks. Don't sit for long hours, don't stand for long hours, just have a balance of everything. So I'm trying to do that. So week 7, day 6 was the first spotting that I found. It was like once in the morning, very light brownish, and then nothing in the day. I went to my doctor the same day, got checked up, the baby was fine. I even heard the heartbeat of the baby. And then the next day, yesterday evening, that is week 7, day 7, the last day of week 7, I got slight more spotting in the evening, and this was like pinkish to reddish kind of color, and I was slight scared. I called my friends like we usually do, read a lot of Google articles and all those things, but don't do that. Like, that's not recommended. And just stay calm. That's the mantra. Stay calm and chill, relax. Sometimes we stress ourselves a lot because we are going through so many changes in the body. So we have to be very patient with all these things. So I'm trying to do that, trying to distract myself, talk to friends on different topics, watch a movie. Yeah, like I'm in San Diego right now. So like this is the view from my room. So excuse me. So yeah, so that's the journey so far. So today is my week 8, and I don't have any spotting this morning. I am not throwing up. My nausea and morning sickness is perfectly fine. I feel good, and I hope it stays like this throughout the rest of my journey. I will be bringing up more videos like this. If you have more questions about the progesterone suppositories that I use and you want to know more, please do comment on my video and let me know. I would love to talk to you and help you out, like make more videos and provide more information on that. And even I'm learning, and I'd love to help all the new moms who are there in the journey. And yeah, that's the plan. Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care.